From across Maryland, Virginia, and the District, this is Washington's 24-hour local news leader. News Channel 8's Live This Morning starts right now.
Just as humans, as with humans, your pet's teeth may be telling you a good deal more about their general health than you think. Dr. Katy Nelson is a local veterinarian, and she joins us this morning, live this morning, with more on how to keep the pets out of the hospital,
Yeah.
and frankly, out of your office.
Out of my office. It's
If you just
my 5 ways to keep them out of the dental chair.
Do a little bit of preventive dentistry here, and you can really help your pet out dramatically.
Yeah, and you can do a lot of this at home as well. So, you know, I go through my five tips here, and I'll kind of go through them one by one. Number one, go to your veterinarian regularly. As a human, they tell us to come to our dentist every 6 months. You know, and these guys age much more quickly than we do. So it just makes sense that we should have them in not only to check their dental health, but their overall health, you know, regularly. Whether it's every 6 months or not, speak with your veterinarian about that. But it's a really good idea to have those regular checkups.
And just as Mom said to you, all of that starts with brushing the animal's teeth.
Yeah, and I know, I mean, we've all got kids and families and jobs, plus the dogs and cats. This sounds like a whole lot to do every day, but make it part of your routine, make it part of your pet's routine, and they actually start to like it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I think, chicken-flavored toothpaste, so to us it sounds pretty disgusting, but to your dog, you know, rubbing something in his mouth that tastes like chicken is not really an insult.
No,
so.
you can convince them of the importance of doing something like that.
Exactly.
And you had a very personal
I did.
happening here. Your own dog had a life-threatening disease, probably as a result of an infection.
Disease. Yeah, and you know, this is my 13-year-old dog, and I had no clue that this was happening. His teeth look beautiful from the outside. I have them cleaned regularly, but one day I walked in and he's just kind of laying there shivering, and I brought him to my hospital, and sure enough, he had a small fracture, a microfracture of one of his teeth. It had gotten infected, had an abscess underneath the tooth, and that bacteria had just coursed through his entire system and landed in his pancreas, and we almost lost him about a month ago because of it.
We said in the lead-in, we're understanding a lot more about this, the effect that your dental health has on your whole physical well-being. And again, it makes sense that it's a similar situation, maybe even more important because of the relatively smaller size.
Right.
Now, you brought some food over here, and this is an important part of the equation.
Absolutely, it fits in my little 5 points here. Number 3, chews. Chews are only helpful in healthy, clean mouths. This is not a way to treat dental disease, and could actually make dental disease worse if they already have mouth pain.
And some people think this is a substitute. I don't have to brush their teeth if I just give them one of these.
Absolutely not. These do help, but they only prevent the mineral calculus that builds up on the teeth. They don't get underneath the gum line, and underneath the gum line is where the real threat of disease lies. Food is another important part of it. Not only the mechanical crunching action that helps to prevent the tartar buildup, but actually some of these foods actually have the same thing that's in tartar control crest in them, sodium hexametaphosphate, and that can actually help to decrease the buildup of some of this stuff as well. And then my final tip, and although it doesn't really make all that much sense initially, when you think about it, it really does. Keep their weight down.
Yeah.
Keep their weight down, because obesity is an inflammatory condition, system-wide inflammatory condition. Not only does it set them up for, you know, joint disease, but dental disease is one of these things it can help with.
We have covered the waterfront in a lot of ways, and this is very important. You really need to pay attention to this. KJNDMV.com, a great place to go for more information.
DVM.
Thank you very much.
Doctor of Veterinary Medicine.
And I screwed that up.
That's okay. I don't want him to go to the DMV website.
No, let's not do this. Dr. Nelson, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll check my thesaurus when I come right back. Stay with us.